And I'm a big fan of Oga Obina. I love his content, his comedy, his emceeing. He's also a good-looking man, yeah?
Wow.
Now, yes, it's true. He's a good-looking man. And I have to give credit so it's due.
Yeah.
Na kila mtu anafaa kuwa appreciated. I have a new hairline coming up, a hairline collection. It's a very, very exclusive and very, very interesting collection. And in honor and respect of Obina, I'll decide to name one of the collection under his name and give him the credits that he deserves.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm working on it. It's in the oven. Yes, it's something that will blow your minds.
1 month ago, watu walikuwa na kashifu this community sana. At some point, do you feel maybe kufana feel insecure kutembea around?
Of course, you'll feel insecure. You'll feel like your safety is not guaranteed because, and this is an apology from a very, very genuine heart because I feel so much that I could have avoided with that one statement. If I never said that statement, I could have avoided a lot of things. So this is my apology to say that I'm sorry in all that I said on that interview. And it was all out of, in the name of content creation. And so sorry to label you to be part of the LGBTQ community.
Haya, sasa kama una watch hii and so umesubscribe to the YouTube channel and so you subscribe.
It's Martin Dean Kenya, and of course, welcome back to this awesome channel. Before I go on, I'll remind you to kindly subscribe, put on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you are there to watch. Guess what? Today I'm here with Johny the hairdresser. Most of you guys have seen him trending a few days ago akiwa pale akiclaim kuwa yeye ana uhusiano na Oga Obina. So he's here after an interview with Oga Obina, akasema kuwa he doesn't know him, like ajai uhusiana na yeye. So I'm here to maybe to interview him, atuambie the other side of him, atuambie kuliendaje akaamua ni Obina tu. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. Yes, I'm well. And nimefurahi kuwa kwa hii channel yako and I'm here to clear the air. Yes, let's start.
Just songa tu mbele hivi kidogo ndo
tusistruggle. Sawa.
Hapo iko sawa.
Iko sawa.
Wow, this is your place?
Yeah, this is my humble place. This is where I come to hide when I'm in distress. Yes, this is my home. Yes, and I thank God for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, maybe you can tell us, Johny the hairdresser, before we go on to the main topic, what are you doing? Because inasemekana kuwa you guys mko na hela sana.
Yeah, that's true. We have money. We are moneyed. But we work so hard. Personally, I work so hard for what I have right now. I've worked my way to the top of everything. I'm not yet there. I'm getting there. It's a gradual process. But so far, so good. I've seen God's wonders and favor and blessings. And me personally, sijui watu wengine wanafanya nini, but me, I'm a hairstylist and a makeup artist. I'm also a content creator. And through that is what I get. That's my bread and butter. Exactly. I don't have any other things that I'm doing behind the curtains. I have businesses huku chini, but hair and makeup, content creation, it's my bread and butter. Yeah.
So, hizi vitu za hair, makeup, whatever zinalipa vizuri? Ukikuwa na bidii.
Si unaona? Ukiwa na bidii, because let me tell you one thing. When you put effort and when you focus to one thing, it will yield to something. True. When you take something as a joke, itakuletea joking results. Ukichukulia kitu seriously, itakuletea serious results. So if you take hair and makeup seriously, content creation seriously, itakuletea do yenye unataka. Na Mungu hawezi kukuacha. He can't leave you because he knows that this is your expertise. If you're a content creator, God knows you're good at this. Let me bless you with it. Exactly. So this is a gift that God gave me. It's a talent. It's a hobby. It's a career. It's my life. Yeah.
Now, you can tell us, like they say that these LGBTQ people, they don't believe in God. And I can see you along the interview, unasema kuwa you just praising God. Like, ebu wa disapprove kidogo.
So first of all, I'm not here to clarify if I'm in the LGBTQ community or not, but I'm a very religious and spiritual person. I pray to God. I love God. I listen to gospel music. I pray a lot. And some way, somehow, it doesn't matter. If you're in the community or you are not in the community, Mungu ni Mungu. Mungu ni ule yule. Na atakusikia. Na atasikia shida zako. So I don't like the way people phrase LGBTQ community as a very, very bad thing. Yet there are incest, there is terrorism, there's a lot of things for God just to focus on people who are who they are. I mean, shift your energy and your thinking to something else. Yeah.
And maybe at some point, do you guys maybe feel insecure walking around because you understand that people mock you, unapata watu wana mock, unapata watu wanaongea vibaya. Juzi tu I think 1 month ago, watu walikuwa na kashifu this community sana. At some point, do you feel maybe feel insecure kutembea around?
Of course, you'll feel insecure. You'll feel like your safety is not guaranteed because at that point in time, 1 month ago, the topic was too hot to handle. Like Ata Mimi, we had to take a break from creating content. Because you see, for me and other cross-dressers and other content creators, makeup artists, in your job, if I don't post a video, I won't get paid. Whichever brand. If I'm not consistent, brands will not approach me and give me a job. So at that point in time, the environment was so intense, and mainly because of that LGBTQ community topic. But moving forward, I think people should have an open mind. After you hate them or you do anything to them, they won't change who they are. They will hide, they will go, they will reduce their everything, but you can't change them who they are. Unless they seek an asylum na waende. But it's not a safety guarantee here in Kenya that you can be who you are freely, but you just find your own crowd. Usiende mahali penye you clearly know you'll trigger some emotions. Usiende mahali penye you'll clearly know people will not sit well with you. You cannot go with hair and makeup uko sides za Doni ama Kibera or wherever, because those people, not in a bad way, but they are not civilized, they are not open-minded enough to accept some things. You get? Even some places like Karen and Runda, you might go there and people there were with a very, very cold heart towards your dressing. So it's generally everywhere. When the wapi Kibera, Rongai, Karen, Runda, you expect anything. Everyone should expect anything from anyone. So you just have to be safe, know your crowd, minimize movements, minimize going to clubs and whatever not. Yeah, because it will cost you. Yeah. True. Because that's a very, very vulnerable person. Yeah.
Now, diverting maybe the topic, we are going on how you guys met with Dennis Caroli. Who is Dennis Caroli to you? Because you understand that you guys the chemistry have been so hot.
Yes, Johny.
Apige sip, huh? Wow.
What? So Dennis and I met like 6 years ago. And we met based on work relationships. We had mutual clients and we met on that field. It was not on a friendly place, rather it was on our workspace. And as we met, we became close and we shifted our friendship from work friendship to a personal friendship. And me and Caroli, we had our downfalls, we had our backlashes back in the day. Pia aliingianga YouTube akasema vitu zingine, mimi pia nika shoot back, and it was very, very, very hot at that time. We rubbed shoulders vibaya sana, and if Caroli and I were to become enemies, we could be very, very good opponents.
Wow.
Yes. If we were to become enemies, tungekuwa enemies wa wale wabaya, wale strong. Kungekuwa na team Johny na team Caroli. Trust. That I give you for free. We could be 2 teams, Caroli and Johny. But at the end of the day, it's not a competition. And you can't compete where you can't compare. You get? Caroli has his strengths. He's a legend. He's an icon. I met Caroli when he was Caroli. So to me, when I was meeting Caroli, I was like, oh my God, I'm such a fan. I'm Akikaios. I look up to you. Yeah, and moving forward, I realized that he's more than that. He's a friend, his family. He's more than a celebrity to me at that time. And right now, looking back, I'm so glad that such things happened because it'll reveal the true Karori to me. Because what happened behind the cameras is what only I can testify to people. Yeah. The Karori you know on cameras, to me, is not the same Karori. He's a different type of Karori. And he has supported me in everything, even moving into this house, advising me, motivating me, even this time of this story that is trending right now. Amenishika tu mkono, ananiambia I'm the one who posted the video. If it were not for me, maybe watu wangejua, but now that it is there, how can I help? Nikamwambia for now mi niko sawa. But if we get to that most serious position, maybe you can come in. But he has been of great support. I love him. He's a good friend. He's just family. He's also part of family. And I appreciate him, honestly. And I give him his flowers whenever I can. Yeah.
Now, hii story imekuwa ikitrend sana. We see that you guys were just doing an interview, a normal interview with Dennis Caroli. I think it was ukikosa ama ukimiss unatolewa makeup. Now you can tell us this issue ya Obina. Did it just come like a surprise ama it is a planned thing?
Honestly, it was a surprise because hata mi mwenyewe sikuwa najua naenda. I never knew the questions Carol was going to ask me because this was a game and it was an interview and all in the name of content creation. And we had planned for this interview for so long. So 1 month ago is when we recorded that video.
The video is 1 month old?
The video is 1 month old because it's a video he posted us pranking Victor Maish, and it was posted 1 month ago. And if you look at the outfits, the stage, everything is the same. The makeup is the same. Everything is the same, meaning that these two videos were recorded in one day. Yes. And we took so much time posting that video. I don't know why. We were so hesitant. And I think Deno wanted to post content and he posted the video and he called me. Akaniambia, Johny, the interview that we did, hata sikuwa nakumbuka nilikuwa nimemention Oga. Hata sikuwa if I had remembered, honestly ningemwambia just put something, a beep sound to that name. But everything happens for a reason. Mungu anajua kwa nini it had to go that way. Yeah.
Because most of the people maybe even for me I talked with Obina, nikamuuliza Obina, hii kitu hamjapanga? Akaniambia no, I don't know if I even don't know Johny. Maybe ni kitu tu alipanga na Deno, wakaamua wacha tufanye ile kitu. Maybe you can tell us after now posting that video in Nairobi Gossip wakapost, maybe kulikuwa na any calls from Obina or any calls from anyone close to Obina?
Yeah, at the time that it was happening, honestly, I was in a very, very bad state. I had just lost my phone and my belongings. Yani, I was in the pits of my problems. And at that time is when now this topic is heated. You know, they don't know what I'm going through at that time, but that's not a valid reason for me not to say what they said about me and what people are saying about me. And it was not planned, honestly. I've never met Oga Obina.
He said so.
I have never talked to Oga Obina, leave alone one-on-one, hata kwa DM. Sijawai. I can show you. Sijawai. Mimi si texting ati kujirushanisha. I have never talked with Oga. We've never met. I've seen him for events. Hata sijamsalimia. Ni ile tu ya okay, ule ndio Oga, okay sawa. Okay sawa. Inaisha. We are strangers.
Exactly.
I just happen to know him from social media. And I'm a big fan of Oga Obina. I love his content. his comedy, his emceeing. He's also a good-looking man, yeah?
Wow.
Now, yes, it's true. He's a good-looking man. And I have to give credit so it's due.
Yeah.
Na kila mtu anafaa kuwa appreciated. Yeah. And I'm not saying in a malicious way that he's a good-looking man. I'm just saying the facts. Yes. And me coming to say that we are dating with him is one thing that I would change on that interview, honestly, that we did. And I expected all sorts of reactions from Oga Obina and his team. And the lawyer from Oga Obina called me, and he was very, very professional, very, very patient with me. He was not, at that point, it's an intimidating point. Yeah? You wronged Obina. You have to pay for this.
Exactly.
Do what this is, do this and this and this. But he was not that way. He handled the situation with so much professionalism. And he even told me, he was like, at first also that we thought it was just a one-off thing. But things kept on escalating day by day. Tuko 1 week na bado hiyo story inaongelelewa. Hiyo ingekuwa ni wimbo tunatoa ingekuwa imeenda. Hiyo ingekuwa imehit vizuri sana. But I appreciate the fact that they handled that situation. And this is my apology, honestly, because I feel so bad about it. Come to think of it right now, unajua ukiwa peke yako is when you realize, hii kitu yenye nilichoma. What was I thinking? Yeah. And it's so unfortunate that I was the person to be used to be a lesson to other people. Yeah, because it dawned to me that you just can't go mentioning people's names. Hata wewe, I can't just go mention your name just anywhere. Yeah. So from a very, very genuine heart, because I felt I caused some damages, and I know some damages were caused either emotionally, physically, financially, brand-wise. I understand all that, and I'm saying out of so much remorse, because I feel if it were me in his shoes, enyewe hata mimi ningefanya kitu. I could have involved my lawyers. Yeah, but because of professionalism and from a very, very serious point of view. Yeah.
Now I want you just to look at this camera. Maybe Obina na watch. Talk to him.
Nijishikie mic. So this is my apology to Oga Obina. And this whole scenario honestly has brought me down emotionally. Like, I've cried my tears away to imagine what you are going through right now. And Oga Obina is like my big brother. Yeah. He's on another level. You're not on the same level with Oga Obina. He's an icon. Yeah. And this is an apology from a very, very genuine heart, because I feel so much that I could have avoided with that one statement. If I never said that statement, I could have avoided a lot of things. So this is my apology to say that I'm sorry in all that I said on that interview. And it was all out of, in the name of content creation. And so sorry to label you to be part of the LGBTQ community. Yeah, it's not a very, very good space if you're not part of the community. But moving forward, I hope we get over this and meet sometime, even talk about it. At that time, hopefully we can make fun of it and work together. Yeah, bring your loved ones, walete makeup in-house, itawalipisha hata hair and makeup, just bring them and I won't even charge them, just to show my remorse. And yeah,
So I think hiyo apology imefika.
imefika.
Na kuna swali ilifaa nikuulize before that. Why only Obina? Who came in your mind? Not Bahati, not his close friend Tumbili, not any other person. Why only Obina?
As I said, it was a surprise. Unajua wenye tu unaweza kaa tu hivi kwa useme ama ni Oga Obina. Just something like that, because I felt like now thinking about it later of why I said his name, Obina to me seems to be like an open-minded person. Obina seems like a very, very intelligent person. and he's exposed enough to know these things happen in real life. And like he said, he has friends in the community. So me mentioning his name does not. I don't have a valid reason, honestly. It just came to my mind. I'm Oga Obina, mainly because I've seen him, hanging out with the people in the community, and I felt like I can be safe with him. Not even to mentioning him, even to interact with him, I can feel safe. I won't feel that homophobia kind of vibe coming from someone with a feminine energy. Because si kila mtu ako feminine is gay. Yeah, that is one thing people should understand. And I felt like he can understand that whole scenario. At that point, maybe the first time, maybe it was all fun and games, but dig inside, unajua, enyewe this is a serious issue. Yeah.
Wow, hiyo tumeongea imeisha, na maybe there is a question that I was to ask you, sijui ilikuwa gani, imepotea kidogo, but now tukimalizia, ningependa tu maybe utuambie wewe kama Johny, maybe watu walikuwa wanasema kuwa you guys, wewe na Deno, there is that chemistry, kuna vile mko pamoja. Hamko pamoja.
Kila mtu ako na mtu wake. We are just good friends. Yeah, we are close friends. Yeah, because if we take that route of a romantic relationship with him, it won't last, because I can't even imagine. It's not even. It'a break mbio, because imagining him being as my partner and how he is right now as my friend, I mean, that joke. Because they also come with a lot of baggage. Yeah, so it's best we're just good friends. I've never even thought about being in a romantic relationship with him. He's just a good friend. Yeah.
So umesema like mambo na Obina ile tunaweza sema kitu kama ni crush ama kitu gani?
Hawezi kuwa crush. But me type yangu is far from his. Mimi napenda tu light skinned. Yeah.
Light skin. Hivyo tu.
Watu warefu nini, but yes, it can be a lady, it can be a guy, it can be anyone. Yeah, because I said I can't justify my sexuality. I don't have to. I don't have to justify my sexuality. Yeah.
Tukimalizia, ningependa tu maybe tuambie wewe kama Johny, maybe kitu gani umeweka kwa store? Maybe something I like about you guys, you are always humble. Yeah. I've interacted with some of them, anaitwa Jude.
Yes.
Jude Magambo.
Yes.
A nice guy, ni mtu hata mnapatana, I think nini zinaitwangaje, ni kama kuna similarities you and John, you and Jude, because something napenda sana kuwahusu ni ile humility mko nayo, upole mko nayo, sijaisikia mmechokoza mtu. Now ningependa tuambie tu nini iko kwa store.
I have a new hairline coming up, a hairline collection. It's a very, very exclusive and very, very interesting collection. And in honor and respect of Obina, I'll decide to name one of the collection under his name and give him the credits that he deserves.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm working on it. It's in the oven. Yes, it's something that will blow your minds, and it's something that each and every lady would need. Yeah. So let's make something out of this confusion and chaos, and we make something out of it. But tutafute pesa. Yeah. At the end of the day, we are grown-ups. Yeah. And as Obina is my big brother, I see him as that. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah.
So you are saying there is something in the straw?
Yes.
That you are going to brand Obinna'S name?
Yeah. See,
part of it.
Yeah, like, with a collection, you come up with different products or designs under different names. And in honor of him and me dragging him through the mud and everything. I think that's how I can show my compassion towards what I did to him, and italetwa tu jina yake. It's Obinna'S collection. Akitaka kuchukua credits nayo ama afanyie nini, I have no problem with that, just to give him the respect and to say that I'm sorry for what I dragged him into, and moving forward I don't want us to have like a bad blood with him. I just want us to, because at the end of the day we are all men. Wanaume awananga ma feelings ati sijui juu nilifanya. Let's move on. Yeah.
Thank you for accepting my request maybe to be in this show. Guys, I've been hanging there with Johny the hairdresser. Amesema anakuja na vitu kali sana pale, na amesema kitu imenipata kama surprise ni amesema the branding. Hiyo ameongelea branding, sikuwa na expect. But I don't know what you guys are thinking. Should he do that ama nyinyi maoni yenu ni gani? Obina, message imefika. Sasa wewe toa. Alikuwa amesema alikuwa amesema apology hiyo ni fake. Nataka apology, umekaa chini, umefanya interview. Ulisikia mbaya?
Sikusikia mbaya, but just to think of what he's going through. You know, for me there are some things I can take it. There are some things I can be bulletproof about them. There are some things zenye zinaweza nikuta, and because I have a very very tough skin with me, it won't even pierce through me. So, and being associated with something that you are not, it's one thing that hata mimi mwenyewe inauma. Na to me, like I said, it was something on a light note, it was a banter, but to him maybe alikuwa anapitia kitu, and that small statement triggered him. Yeah, and which is why I'm so sorry about.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about it, because ningekuwa in his shoes, mtu amesema kitu yenye siko hata, and it has to involve my family and my job, I'll have to take an action. Yeah, and even him being so kind to me, and his only thing that he wants from me is an apology. I think I owe him more than an apology.
Yes.
I owe him a collection.
Wow.
Yeah, I owe him a collection.
Then you're a nice guy. Anyway, story imeisha. Wacha tupatane in the next episode. Till next time. Bye bye.